All right, turning our attention to weather now. We're going to bring in meteorologist Amanda Cox. Very popular. We're turning things over to you quite a bit because we have yet another system heading our way. So what can people expect in terms of tonight when all this starts?
So this is going to be a fast moving. I think this evening we'll start to see some rain as temperatures drop below the freezing mark. It'll gradually change over to snow. And when you wake up, we'll probably see some snow on the ground.
Okay, great.
I know. Isn't that exciting?
Depends on who you ask, right?
Let's take a look outside. We're actually looking up in the mountains. This is just a nice shot of the ski area. You can see, well, actually, I think they're doing a little bit of some ice skating. I believe this is up in Beach Mountain. It's really just a lot. Oh, I love it when they do that. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at them, but that was very funny. Anyways, let's go on with this. So we do have this front coming in. This front is what's going to be a good trigger mechanism for giving us some of this activity. But we have the system down to the south that's just feeding this moisture into the area. The combination of this, that's going to give us a little bit of activity as well as not only rain, but a mix and over to eventually some snow. So we do have a winter storm warning for Avery. We have a wind chill advisory for Watauga as well as Ashe, and then a winter weather advisory for much of the area, including some of the mountain counties, due to the fact that we will see some accumulation from this. So South Park camera, we have a lot of cloud cover out there, nice and quiet right now, 45 degrees. You don't see any precipitation as of yet. However, there is some showing up on the radar. This is just not making it to the ground. Why? We have some very dry air in place and it's evaporating before it hits the ground. So we have some teens over the mountains for dew points, 20s for much of the area. However, it has come up from yesterday, and that's because the systems are getting closer and they're pushing some moisture into the region. So clouds for the rest of the afternoon. I think we'll eventually see some of that rain and snow coming in, and it will be sliding through overnight. So we're at about 3 o'clock. You can see, I think this is when we're really going to start to see it coming down and making its way to the ground. As we get to 6, 7 o'clock, we're looking at some rain in the Queen City. That quickly transitions over to snow, probably about 9, 10 o'clock tonight. That will extend probably till about 1 or 2 in the morning for the Queen City. As you get closer towards the south and east, it's all done by about 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. So when you wake up, a lot of the crews will probably be able to clear the roads off, and anything that's left on the roads will start to melt as the sun starts to rise tomorrow as well. So we're looking at about 2 to 4 inches over the higher elevations, and much of our area could be in that 1 to 2 inch range. I think the metro itself right around an inch, inch and a half and less towards the south and east. So there's going to be a little bit of an impact in our area as we move through tonight into the early morning hours. But here's the bigger thing. We're actually going to have some very high wind gusts across the area, anywhere from 25 to 30 or even 40 mile-per-hour wind gusts, and that's going to cause some wind chills to be quite significantly low in parts of our area. Over the mountains, it will feel like below zero, possibly up to -10 or -15 when you wake up on your Saturday morning. And it's going to be quite cold throughout the course of the day on Saturday as well. Once we get behind this system, though, 38 degrees on Saturday, we do begin to warm up as a little bit more warmer air mass starts to come in for the start of the week. 50s on Monday and Tuesday, and then we're looking at 60s by Wednesday and Thursday.